Why didn't I think of it before? As long as Sheridan's alive, she's a threat to my being with Louise. She could change her mind at any minute and just want him back.
Yeah, and Betty, that's why Louise will go back to her. He's done that before. So killing me's not going to do any good, you know, not with you snagging Louise.
Sheridan's the problem. She always has been.
But this, you know, honey, there's nothing you can do about that.
Can't I, Mother?
What do you mean? Answer me. What are you thinking?
Well. Guess who's about to knock on our door?
Oh.
It's the obstacle herself, Sheridan. And she's all alone. Huh?
Oh, no. Oh, no, Betty. No, I didn't mean... Oh, no. No, merciful heaven, please, no, what have I done? No, what have I done? No.
It's all right, Mother. For once in your life, you made sense. Sheridan's got to be taken care of.
No, Betty. I never meant for you to hurt Sheridan. That's not what I meant at all.
Too late. Whether you meant it or not, it's a great idea. I just wish I'd thought of it myself.
No, I won't let you hurt Sheridan.
You try to stop me, and Sheridan won't be the only dead duck around here.
So, TC, tell me what you think. If you were Liz's sister's husband, would you be able to find it in your heart to forgive her? To forget about the things that she did out of desperation? Just forget about her past and go on living your happy life with your family.
I can't imagine being that guy. I guess it depends on the guy that Liz's sister married.
He's a good man. He's kind and understanding, and he adores his family, and he loves his wife very much.
I don't care how good and kind and understanding he is, he should never forgive her. My sister is horrible. She is a user and a taker, and I will never forgive her, and her husband shouldn't either.
Ivy's dead?
Yes. That's her spirit walking around in a panic. Mortals can't see the other side, so those people in the room aren't aware of Ivy's presence. But because you're here with me, you can see it all.
Someone just died and I'm watching their spirit?
Yes, indeedy.
And this is too bizarre.
Oh, come now, Kay. As I recall, you were trapped in hell a while back. This is Dullsville compared to that.
Even so, I have no desire
Fine, suit yourself. Oh, my. Oh, look at the way your father is cradling Ivy's lifeless body in his arms.
Ivy, please don't die. Come back to me. Please.
Ivy's really a goner. Well, I guess this means my mom and dad will be getting back together now that she's not there to break them up anymore.
You know, your mother has genuine feelings for David Hastings. But without Ivy to prod him along, chances are your parents will reconcile. Still, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, do we? Let's see what happens next.
1, 2,
Come on.
3, 4, 5.
It's no use,
6,
Chief Senate.
7.
Still no pulse.
No. Ivy. Listen. Don't you leave me. You hear me? Ivy. Don't you leave me. You were my first love. I can't lose you. I can't lose you.
I want to come back, Sam, I do. But I don't know how. I can't. I don't know how. Oh, come on, please. Please, please let me go back. Please let me wake up in his arms. Let this be the thing that brings us back together. Please. Fine. Oh, fine then. Just beam me up. Okay? What? Turn on the bright light that I am supposed to walk towards. Hello? Are you asleep at the switch? I've read all about the afterlife. I know that there's supposed to be a big tunnel with a bright light that I am supposed to walk towards, and I am supposed to feel safe and warm and loved. And if I can't have Sam and my son and my life, then go ahead, just take me now. What are you waiting for? With that, it's supposed to be a tunnel, not a funnel.
What's happening? Why are the monitors going off?
I don't know.
What happened, Tabitha? How did Ivy die?
Look into the water and I'll show you.
Like that smirk off your face, Ivy. I know you don't want to go back to the mansion. You want to stay here and cause more trouble for Sam and Grace. Yes. But thanks to you, no one else is going to think that, including Ethan and Sam. No, I really owe you one, Teresa. Not only did you make me look good in front of them, you made it look like Grace was wrong about me. Oh, they may be fooled, Ivy, but I know that you are a bitch on wheels. Yes, I am. And don't you ever forget it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think it's time for Sam to carry me down the stairs in his oh-so-muscular arms. Not so fast, Ivy. Oh, Teresa, what are you doing? Teresa, God, don't throw me down the stairs. Don't worry, Ivy. The last thing I want is for you to take a little tumble. No, we've got some issues to settle, and you are not leaving here until we do. You are stuck with me at the mansion, where I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure you never get Ethan back. Oh, yes, I will, Ivy. But you will never get Sam. You're out of his house, and I will find a way to get you back out of mine. And risk another fight with Ethan? I don't think so. God, how I hate you. And I hate the thought of having you back at the mansion even more.
What's going on up there?
Mark my words, Ivy. I will find a way to get you back out on the street. No, Teresa, don't do it. Don't do what, Ivy? What are you talking about? There's no way that you can stay here now. See, once you're gone, Grace is never gonna let you come back. Not if I have my way about it. Ivy, the days of having your way are over. I am gonna get rid of you for good this time. What did you say? I said I am gonna get rid of you for good this time.
So Ivy's responsible for her own death?
Yes. Ivy's plans to steal Sam from Grace and to blame Teresa for the accident all backfired. So she's going to be making a visit to our friends in the basement. No!
being sucked into the vortex of hell. Poor Ivy.
Oh, please. She brought it on herself by trying to break up your parents' marriage. She deserves everything she's getting.
Oh, my God. I could go to hell, too, for the things that I've done.
It's never happened before. It must be a power surge.
No, we had the electrical system updated when we built the house.
What the hell is going on?
Liz, Eve didn't ask what you thought. She asked TC.
Yes, that's right. So, TC, tell me, do you think that Liz's sister's husband would be able to forgive her for her terrible past?
Well, if Liz's sister's husband loves his wife as much as I love mine, then yes, I could forgive her.
Don't answer it. Please. Please, just let her go.
That would be rude, wouldn't it, Mother? I'm gonna let Sheridan in, and I want you to keep your mouth shut. Do you understand?
What are you going to do?
Never mind. Just do what I tell you.
Oh, you are a wicked, wicked girl. Ever since you were a little girl, you have been bad. You used to take your hamster and stick it in that bowl and kick it down the end of the hall. How many hamsters did you go through, huh, Betty? How many?
Who cares? You shut up.
No, and then I remember that little girl in the 5th grade who was your only competition on the 100-yard dash. Boy, they never could figure out how she wound up at the bottom of the steps with a broken leg. How did that happen, Bethy Boo?
I don't know what you're talking about. You're just a crazy old bat. And you're hallucinating again.
I am not.
Yes, you are. And no one is going to believe one word of it. Now, I'm going to let Sheridan in, and you better keep quiet. Sheridan, what a surprise. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I was just taking care of Mother. Yeah. I wanted to speak with you privately. I'm sorry. I should have called first. No, it's okay. Come on in. Thanks. Wallace. Glad to see you're feeling better. So glad you're out of the hospital now.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. But you see, I'm sure you don't want to be standing around here, spending your time, gabbing with an old lady. I am sure you want to be back in the hospital with Antonio as soon as you can.
Now. You're the one that can't stay. Just right out of the hospital after a heart attack and a stroke. You need to rest.
No, I'm fine.
No arguments. Doctor's orders. Would you excuse us for just a minute? Of course. Okay.
Super.
Just stay in here, and you don't make a sound.
Oh, you are an evil girl, Beth Wallace, and I'm gonna find a way to stop you.
Sheridan, have a seat. What can I do for you? I know this is awkward. I want to talk to you about Louise. It's funny because I actually wanted to talk to you about the same thing.
Oh, TC, you don't know how relieved I am to hear you say that you would forgive Liz's sister.
Honey,
And I'm sure she'd feel the same way.
I hope you're not putting too much importance on my opinion. I mean, Liz's sister's husband may feel differently than I do.
Well, I'm not saying it would be easy, but if a man truly loves his wife, wants to keep his family together, not tear them apart with divorce, I'm sure he could find it in his heart to forgive her.
Yeah, like you forgave Ivy.
Ivy and I had not loved each other for a very long time.
Thank you for your opinion, Julian.
And I agree with Julian. I think if a man truly loves his wife, he'll stand by her. He won't blame her for something that isn't really her fault.
Thank you, David.
Her fault? What is this? TC, you can't actually mean that you would forgive her.
Liz, if it was my wife, I could. I'm sorry that you had such a bad time, but I...
Bad time? You have no idea how bad it was.
I think it's time you told the truth, Eve.
Yes, I think so too.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. But of course you know all about that, don't you? Because of what you've been through with Miguel.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean that Ivy was the woman scorned. Then she tried to get Sam back, and now hell is showing her all its fury.
Tabitha, that's horrible.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Come on, Ivy. Hang in there. Come on.
Ethan, you gotta save her, man. Save our mother.
Come on, Ivy. Come back to us. You hear me? Come back to us. Don't you leave me. You hear me? Ivy, don't you leave me.
Something's about to happen. What is this? What's happening?
What's going on?
I believe this is it for dear old Ivy.
You mean...
The end is nigh, and she's going down, down, down. Yes. Well, that's the boys in the basement. They must be angry. They're trying to tell me something.
Go ahead, Eve. Tell everyone my sister's name. Can't wait to see her husband's reaction when he finds out that he has been lied to his whole marriage. You know, she's probably been fooling around on him all these years with that same man who seduced her long ago.
That's not true.
Yes, well, I can't believe that either.
TC, I know that you truly believe that you could forgive her. But think about this. Imagine that you have been sleeping with your wife night after night, believing that you knew her, believing that you could trust her. Now imagine you find out it was all a lie, that you can't believe anything that she said, and that she never trusted you enough to tell you the truth about her past.
Well, I guess I never thought about it that way.
Don't lose your nerve now. Courage.
You sure you want to go through with this, Eve?
Yes, I have to tell TC the truth and let the chips fall where they may.
Eve, come on. Tell us who Liz's sister is. It's obvious that Liz knows, so why don't you let us in on the secret? And tell us who her husband is, too.
Sheridan, please have a seat. What did you want to say about Luis?
Well, I have to ask. Has Luis been to see you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was here. He told me that you set him free.
I did. You were right to tell me to do it. It was the only fair thing for Luis.
Well, I think you did the right thing.
You know, I was pretty forceful. I told him that he was only hurting me by sticking around and reminding me of what we once had together. I told him that he was free to start a new life, to find someone else to love, to marry, have children.
Well, I think that that's best for everyone.
I know it is. But you know, it's still the hardest thing that I have ever had to do. I mean, it killed me to see how much I hurt Luis because I never meant to. That's why I have to ask. Was he really upset when he came by here?
No, not really. He seemed relieved from what you told him. Almost happy. He came over, he said he wanted to talk about our future, and I had just brought Mother home from the hospital, so he said he was going to come back later on.
Wait, he was happy?
Well, like I said, he was relieved. Almost like you had lifted this huge burden off his shoulders.
Really?
Yeah, really. Why, are you having second thoughts about what you told him?
No, I want Luis to move on. I want him to be happy.
Good, because I intend to make sure that Luis and I live happily ever after.
Sheridan, get out! Get out before Beth does to you what she did to her competition in the 5th grade, and that is take you out.
You shouldn't worry, Sheridan. I can make Luis happy. Happier than he's ever been. I did it, you know, before you came into his life, and then I did it when we thought you were dead. But then you weren't really dead.
No, I was very much alive.
Well, as long as you're sincere and you really plan to be true to Antonio and stay out of our lives, I think that Luis and I could be very happy.
I can be true to Antonio. I just hope Luis can be content.
He loves me too. And you're not the only woman in this world that can make him happy.
I hope I'm not. It's just that I've tried to send him away so many times since Antonio and I came back to Harmony, but he always comes back to me. Yes, he has. But he won't this time. I promise.
Eve, who's Liz's sister? I mean, where does she live, and who's her husband?
They're all dying to find out, Eve. Why don't you tell them?
All right, TC. You deserve to know. Damn. Excuse me. Dr. Russell.
Eve, it's Grace. We've had a terrible accident at the house.
What happened?
Ivy fell down the stairs, and the paramedics say that she's dead.
Oh, my God.
But Sam and Ethan, they won't give up on her. They're still giving her CPR, and I really think that Ethan's going to need you here.
Of course. I'll be right there.
She fed it. Give it up. She's gone.
No, I'm not giving up. We can get her back. Come on.
Tabitha, what's going on? Why are your friends in the basement so upset?
They don't want Ivy either. They say a dead Ivy can't help them with their plan to spread chaos and heartache in Harmony. They want us to save her.
Us? We have to save her?
Yes. And as much as I hate to admit it, they're right. I mean, a dead Ivy won't be able to tear your mother and father apart, will she?
Why is that so important?
Because your parents are one of the happiest, most harmonious couples in Harmony. And we need to get rid of all that sort of happiness. So, come on, Kay, let's do it.
Tabitha, no. I'm not going to help you hurt my father.
You're not still thinking of being on the side of goodness, are you? Because it's far too late for that, dear.
Tabitha, I'm not going to hurt my father. I don't want to be sucked into the fires of Lucifer. I mean, look at Ivy. She went to the side of darkness, and look what's happening to her. She's being sucked into hell.
Yet she's not, and it's our job to make sure she doesn't go there. Now, come on, Kay.
Tabitha, I'm scared, and I need to think about what to do, okay?
Do you want Miguel or not?
Well, yes, but I don't
Well,
need to...
then you better join the right side, or you'll never have him. Your only hope of ever getting Miguel is to join forces with me and the boys in the basement. Now, come on, Kay. Make up your mind. There's not much time left.
Okay, just this once. After we're done saving Ivy, I am done with the side of darkness. I want to be on the side of goodness, the side of light.
Right, honey. Once you've tasted the forbidden fruit, you'll never go back.
I can see Ivy's soul. She's trying to keep from being sucked into eternal darkness. Oh, God, it's so horrible. She's suffering so much. Oh, I wish I could help her.
Tabitha, how are we going to save Ivy?
Pull.
What are you doing?
We're going to pull Ivy back from the grip of death. Okay. There.
Oh, my God, is that me? I got her.
Oh!
I am pulling. I have to go.
Sweetheart, who was it?
That was Grace on the phone. Ivy fell down the stairs. They think she's dead.
What? Good God. She's dead. They think she's dead?
That's what the paramedics are saying. Apparently Sam and Ethan are still trying to revive her. Grace wants me to come over and see if I can help Ethan to get through this.
Well, honey, I'll come with you.
I admit there was no love lost between us, but she was my wife for many years. She was the mother of my children. I never wanted her to die, not really.
Sweetheart, I'll get the car.
Thank you, sweetheart.
All right. And we'll talk about this later, all right?
Saved by the bell again, huh, Edith? But the truth will come out. You'll have your chance to tell TC, but if you don't, trust me, I will.
I can't believe it.
What are you seeing now?
I think Ivy's soul is being pulled back from the netherworld. I don't know.
Did she just say something about my mother's soul?
Grace is having a premonition. She says that she can see Ivy being sucked into hell.
What?
You heard me. See, Grace, she has these premonitions, and she can see things that no one else can see.
You think that's what this is all about, the lights and things? I mean...
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, this is just too bizarre.
You would be amazed by the bizarre things that have happened here in Harmony in the past few years.
Well, I hope Grace is wrong about my mother. I mean, she's not exactly the greatest mother in the world, but I don't want to see her damned for eternity.
Just keep pulling, Kay. Pull!
4, 6. Nine, 10.
This is impossible.
What is it? What happened?
She's got a pulse. Sam, you did it. You saved Mother.
You know what? I hope that happens, Beth. I hope you and Luis get married and have the life he has always dreamed of.
Oh, I'll make sure of it. I'll make sure that he never even thinks of you again. You know, out of sight, out of mind.
I can't let this happen. Beth, stop! Sheridan, don't listen to her!
Excuse me, just a minute.
Yeah.
I told you to keep quiet. What do I have to do to shut you up? You know, there's enough in here to kill Sheridan and you.
And why haven't you told him, Liz? You keep threatening that you're going to tell him that I'm your sister. Why haven't you done it?
Because I get great pleasure out of seeing the look of fear and anxiety on your face.
I think we should put this whole thing on hold, don't you? Here, here's your coat. Come on.
Eve, I know I have no right to ask, but did you mean what you said to TC earlier, that you might have been wrong about me all these years, that you might be able to forgive me?
I don't know how I could ask TC to forgive me. I can't find it in my heart to forgive you.
Let go of me. I have had it. The whole world is going to know the truth now.
It's over, Liz. Eve is already willing to tell the whole world herself. You've lost. You heard TC. He will love her no matter what she's done. He will forgive her. He will forgive her, and you will be exposed for the evil, blackmailing shrew that you really are.
No. David, it is not over. I have not lost. My sister will pay.
Oh. Oh, thank you, Kay, for helping me save Ivy from a fate worse than, well, you know.
Yeah. You're welcome. But just don't expect this to happen again, okay? I agreed to help the dark side to save Ivy, and that's it.
Oh, whatever you say, dear. As the expression goes, it'll be a cold day in hell.
At least we averted this catastrophe. It is over, isn't it?
Oh, no, I'm afraid it's not over by a long shot. In fact, the pain and heartache has just begun at your house.
Not for my father.
I'm sorry, Kay. He's to be included as well.
No. No. Once I get my powers, I'll protect my dad.
Your powers? But you said you'd done with the dark side.
I am. But I have to protect my father.
As well. Actually, it doesn't matter because we don't have to do anything. Ivy's going to cause pain and heartache all by herself.
You're alive. I can't believe it. Neither do I. Thank God my mother's alive.
Oh, thank God.
Well, looks like Grace was wrong about my mother being sucked into the bowels of hell.
No, Grace was exactly right. See, first she said she saw Ivy being sucked into hell. But then she said she saw Ivy being pulled back from death at the last minute.
Sam, your love, it saved my life. Thank you.
I didn't save you, Ivy. I don't know who did it, but it wasn't me. Maybe it was God.
Ivy was pulled back from a dark abyss, Sam. But it wasn't by the hands of God.
You know, God had nothing to do with it.
Oh, I have to warn Sheridan. Beth is gonna kill her. But if I say anything, she'll kill me. What am I gonna do?
Is your mother all right? Yeah, she's fine. That heart medication makes her talk crazy sometimes. She's hallucinating again, but she's fine for now. Good. Well, thank you. I feel much better now. I was so afraid that I would make the sacrifice and give up Luis, and he wouldn't be happy anyway. Well, as I said, I'll take care of him, and he'll be happy with me, as long as you stay out of the picture. I am out of the picture. I told Luis to stay away from me. I know, but I just think you should be even more out of the picture. Beth, I mean, how much more out of the picture can I get?
Either you keep me in this house, or I will tell TC about your sordid past with Julie.
I'm going to question you about your involvement in the attempted murder of Ivy Crane.
Do you want to know how you can be totally out of the picture, Sheridan? I'll show you. Ah! I wish I could.